so funny because like right before we started recording, Shin asked JY, I was like, so how comfortable are you talking about stuff? And he literally
Stuff
said
has like a brand new meaning now.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what do you mean stop?
Okay, no,
No,
let's
we
pass
didn't.
that.
We didn't have sex.
zzani, Johnny.
Johnny.
This is our first episode of our sub-series zzani, where we dive in and invite guests to share stories about broken hearts, crazy exes, and regrettable sex experiences.
It's just to talk trash. You know, we get bored sometimes.
We love the gossip.
Pretty much. So for our first guest, we have none other than my wife. I literally call her my wife.
She does.
Yeah.
It
So
probably confuses a lot of people.
it does, especially guys that we're dating, right?
Yeah.
So long story short, we did have a ceremony. We were unofficially married at a Halloween screening of Rocky Horror Picture Show, like what, 2 years ago?
Yes, 2 years ago.
Yeah. So she's been my wifey ever since, and now she's here.
Yes, Hush Mama's wifey, JY.
JY.
Yeah. So JY, why don't you just introduce yourself? You know, maybe talk about your background a little bit, just for a hot second.
Okay. Hi guys, I am Hush Mama's wife, JY. And I am Korean, and like Hush Mama, I grew up in Hong Kong for about half my life. And my background is in journalism, but
Oh, you're really talking about your background.
I thought you told me
No,
to
I
talk
don't know.
about my
No,
I mean,
this is good.
background could mean so many things. I just wasn't sure
Oh,
where you
okay.
were going to go with that.
Yeah, but now I am acting here.
Cool.
Yes.
So then I have to ask you, are you single?
Oh, yes, very
Wait,
single.
why do you have to
Be
ask?
single.
Is it for this episode or is it for just kidding?
It's for the episode.
He's going to ask for your number as soon as we're done. JK's. Yeah, so what's your Okay, calm down, guys.
Okay.
What is your relationship status at the moment?
Very single.
The single.
V single.
Like super single.
like
Like
super.
desert single.
Why desert?
You know.
It's dry.
Yes, that too.
Yeah.
Can't deny.
Well, okay.
So
So,
how long have you been single for?
About a year now.
wait, but you've had like, you know, flings in between or
yeah.
So what was the shortest relationship you've had then?
3 months, I think.
This was during this dry spell or like not dry spell, what am I saying? The super singledom? Like
Oh, no. The relationship I'm talking about a year ago was the shortest one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 3 months.
3 months. That's not that short.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was my shortest.
Yeah, so how
Yeah.
did that one go and why was it so short?
Well, it was with a Korean guy who really threw me off guard because first, he was not the typical Korean guy I thought, I had in my head.
So when you say Korean guy, you're saying this guy born and bred in
raised.
Korea.
Yes.
And you communicate with them in Korean.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I had never dated a full-on Korean ever before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was also an actor.
Ooh. Do we know him? JK, I'm like pretending like I don't know. I do know.
everything.
Yeah, and he is kind of famous, but I'm not gonna.
Okay,
So he was a
let's not-
looker.
He was a look. Well,
Well, I mean, honestly, I didn't fall for his looks. It was more.
it was his heart.
It was
Okay.
his dick.
Okay, but the thing with him was he produced. Okay, maybe I'm telling too much because I don't know. Okay, no, because I don't want his identity to.
It doesn't matter. I'm not.
arise.
I didn't say anything further. I just said,
No, I
you know.
mean because now I was about to say what kind of movie he produced that made me very interested in him.
you can
because
just kind of like low key imply it.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
general topic, not the specific.
Well, okay, so
Yeah.
he was involved in a film regarding transgender society in Korea, which was very rare for me to encounter because not many Koreans are interested in that topic to begin with, let alone guys. So that's why,
A straight guy.
yeah, exactly. So I was like, oh, this is very impressive. And then that's how we got get talking. And then, I really liked him. I really liked him. But we had a mutual understanding that we're not going to label it. We
Label your relationship.
Yeah. So we
Damn.
didn't call each other girlfriend or boyfriend.
You guys were just seeing each other.
Yes.
But was it exclusive? Like, did you guys have an agreement that it would be exclusive and
Or
that you
was
wouldn't
that-
be meeting anyone else?
Yeah. Or was that not brought up at all?
That was implied. Well, we didn't talk about it at first, but then later he also kind of implied he's not seeing anyone else because he's seeing me. And I also told him the same thing. So we kind of knew we were exclusive, but we still didn't put a label on it. Yeah.
You know, that's very interesting. So, what did not having a label mean to you, and how did you feel about it?
Honestly, at first, I was a bit relieved because I wasn't looking for a relationship at the time. So I liked that we had this mutual understanding and we weren't pressuring each other into this like exclusive labeled relationship. I just wanted to go where our emotions took us, right?
Was this the first time you've ever had this kind of relationship where there was absolutely no labels?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah. But we did everything a couple would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So I'm just going to chime in here.
Yeah.
They freaking went on like a weekend trip,
Yeah.
like
to
2
Busan.
seconds after getting to know each other.
Yo, that's like hot, you know?
It was hot.
You know, that's hot. That's
It wa-
steamy.
Well,
Like right away, like right off the bat, you're like, let's just leave.
let's elope.
Get on the
No.
car.
let's just
Did
go.
you guys actually drive down there? That's like a 5-hour drive.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys drove down
Wait,
there?
did we? No,
You're-
no.
Oh, okay. I thought you took the train,
No.
the KTX.
I can't even remember.
You know what? That's not important. Just ignore me.
Yeah,
Okay,
the important
ignore me.
thing is
Back
was
to
that
the
it was
no label
Yeah.
sitch.
Yeah, so did it get to a point where it became a problem?
Yeah, because at one point when I really liked him and he really liked me, I realized, wait, why do I have one foot in the door and one foot out? I kind of felt like I was keeping my options open, and to me that was uncomfortable. Like that I was doing that. You know, so I wanted to be like either committed or not.
You mean one foot out the door and like maybe looking for something else, as in terms of maybe a different
Relationship.
guy?
Yeah.
And you felt you were uncomfortable not because he might be doing the same thing, but because you just didn't want to be non-committal, or
Well, I didn't like that I was doing it because it felt kind of cowardly in a way. Like, I'm going to be half-assed about this relationship. So that's why I was like, maybe I should make it either this or that and not like sitting on the fence.
right?
Yeah.
So in the end then, you did want a label, or you didn't feel comfortable not having a label, right?
Well, actually, even with that, I think it was, I don't know what it was, but I wasn't even sure I wanted a label, but I still brought it up with him because I thought maybe that's what we should do.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I don't even know if I really wanted that. But then once I brought it up, he still didn't want to do it. So that was like a deal breaker for him. So that's
That
why
you
we
brought it
ended
up.
That I wanted that, like that ultimatum. Like,
Oh, so you
let's
did want
label it.
She like kind of skipped over it though. Like she gave him an ultimatum.
Yeah.
Like we're either
So
Yeah.
you didn't even know you wanted it, but you just gave
Yeah.
him the ultimatum.
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know why.
So in
but-
hindsight,
So
do you-
guys out there, I just like to mention, like, shit is confusing. You are not stupid. Shit's just fucking random sometimes, all right?
no, but in hindsight, like, what do you really think it was? Did you even want the label, or was it because people? I mean, I was one of those annoying friends. The entire time, I kept on saying, like, "Wait, are you guys dating or not? Like,
Yeah.
you guys are going on this trip. Are you guys?" You know, so it's probably also the outside factors of
Yeah,
people being like,
probably.
"Well, you're seeing this guy,
Right.
but are you guys exclusive?" Or it's just nosy ass people.
Yeah, so it probably also had something to do with that. Like people asking me, what are you guys? Like all of my
Right.
friends, people around me, when they know I'm seeing this person, but then he's not my boyfriend. So.
No, but that's also awkward because especially in a place like Korea, people legit always ask you if you're single
Yeah.
or seeing someone. There's no real in between here, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, so I remember at the time people are asking me, are you single? I was like, what should I tell them? I don't know.
Yeah. I would have to say like the no label thing, I've never seen it last a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And this is also maybe like kind of sexist, but I feel like a lot more guys are much more willing to do the no label thing for a long time than girls.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure there are some girls that are more down for it than guys, but
Is it purely just because they don't want to be non-committal, or?
I think part of it has to do with guys not wanting to commit, and then the other part has to do with girls, like the social environment of when girls are with other girls, and like you just said, when your friends ask you like, "So what are you guys?"
Yeah.
Like, and then like you could be totally fine with not having a label, but the people around you are gonna judge you for not having a label, and then that makes you uncomfortable, you know, unnecessarily.
Yeah.
And that's kind of hard to
Yeah.
deal with.
Yeah.
So I guess ultimately then that's why it ended at 3 months.
Yeah.
It was precisely because you guys tried to be a no-label couple.
And I tried to make a change
Yeah.
to what was, originally kind of agreed upon. So,
Man, so 3 months. I've never had a relationship that short. So like, did it actually take you a while to get over him, or was it just like...
honestly, it was so heartbreaking.
Mm.
I mean, the day after, as Hush Mama very well knows, I told her this is like, it was the first time I felt physical heart pain
Oh.
after breaking up with someone. And I was like,
I actually forgot you said that. That's actually so intense.
it was so, I was like, I didn't know it could actually physically hurt. Like a heartbreak.
Oh,
It
yeah.
actually felt like my heart was
It
in
actually
pain.
does hurt.
Yeah, so I was really
I
amazed.
remember my emo high school self. I was like, but my heart hurts. No,
Did you send
Really?
him the zzani text?
you up?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes.
What did you do?
I mean, actually, that was the time when there was a game going on, like a soccer game. Of
Okay.
some
Like
kind.
Korea versus something.
Like a big
Yeah. So then we kind of watched that together, and then we kind of
Oh, so you met up again?
we met up again.
Oh.
But obviously it didn't last. Yeah.
Did you guys have, breakup stuff?
Breakup sex? Just say it like the adult that
I was
we
like,
are.
what do you mean breakup
What the
stuff?
fuck is breakup stuff?
I was like, what do you mean? Like, did I bring my stuff back from his, that kind of thing?
That actually makes
Okay, yeah, I
a lot
meant
of sense.
I
There.
mean, yes, we did sleep together.
after the soccer game.
during the soccer game.
During the soccer
They shot,
during
they shot
halftime.
some of their own goals.
Oh.
Well, actually, I don't remember, but we did have sex, yes.
And it was kind of like, did you guys both know that, this is
It's like a goodbye thing.
yeah, like
no. No. No.
It's like,
no.
see you next week, and it's like you never saw him again.
handshake.
We did not know that it was going to be a...
Okay, how about this then? I mean, you just said that was like the shortest relationship ever. But do you normally stay friends with your exes? Fling and otherwise, like just whoever you've dated.
Not friends as in like keep in touch every day kind of friends, but like with Hush Mama. But I would say
She means
I'm
by
on...
hush mama, not as in I text all of my exes
No,
every day.
no, not like I do with Hush Mama.
Just needed
Okay,
to clarify.
Clarification.
I
Yes.
don't.
As I do with Hush
There's a reason
Mama.
why this series is called Chani. It's because we have the master of Chani.
That's
Hush
true.
Mama.
I send out like copy paste that template, Like I'm like, you up? Ex boo of mine? No, I don't know.
At 3 a.m.
No, but I am on good terms, like friendly terms, with all of
Including
my...
soccer boy. I mean,
Soccer
what do we
boy.
call him?
He's now
3
known
months
as Soccer
flame.
Boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen each other after that too.
Huh.
Yeah.
Like platonic?
Yes.
He was gonna ask like,
Did you
or
guys
did
do
you
like
guys
other
do?
stuff?
Platonically not platonic stuff.
Me trying to
No.
be discreet, but
No,
not
no.
discreet at all.
You're just such a creep. Just get away from her.
I'm not a creep. I'm just giving listeners what they want to know. Like, I bet you all the listeners are like, oh my God, Shin. Like, that's exactly what I wanted to know.
Not
Like,
real. Okay, whatever.
you know what?
Moving
the
on.
viewers will justify me.
Moving on.
Okay, so what about some other exes like this guy, soccer guy? you know, you guys meet up once in a while. I mean, it makes sense because you guys are both in the same field.
Yeah. So yeah, and like I met up with him not long ago, like a few weeks ago. We chatted about what he's doing, what I'm doing, and kind of, you know, it's like a friend in the field too.
Do you see him on Instagram
He doesn't use Instagram.
or any other social, or like his Kakao photo?
Are you trying to figure out who he is?
No, I'm just wondering, like, you know, if you saw a picture of him with a labeled girlfriend, like that would piss me off.
Oh, well, no,
Honestly.
his Kakao Talk never changes.
Oh.
He does not do anything on social media whatsoever.
Okay.
But yes, I am also in touch with my high school first boyfriend.
Wait, how long did you guys date?
7 months? Oh, no, wait, 10 months? Or
Okay,
So? Yeah.
so almost a year.
While in high school.
Yes.
Okay.
Not her high school boyfriend. She dated a young blood.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Keep it
While
legal,
I was in
guys.
high school.
Okay. Yeah, you were in high school with him at the
Yes,
time.
we were both in high school.
You weren't a cougar.
That-
Yeah. So, like,
Oh my god.
Uh,
did you guys do stuff?
Oh God,
always come back to that question?
it's so funny because like right before we started recording, Shin asked JY, I was like, "So how comfortable are you talking about stuff?" And he literally
Stuff
said
has
stuff.
like a brand new meaning now.
I'm like,
Yeah.
What do you mean stop?
Okay, no, let's
we
pass
didn't.
that.
We didn't have sex.
Okay. Cool.
It was just like puppy love.
Yeah.
That's cute. So you guys recently got back in touch, or you guys were in touch this whole time?
No, I mean we were like Facebook friends, but I wasn't using it at all.
Right.
And sometimes he would message me out of the blue when I was with my ex-boyfriend.
Damn, he
And
sent you some
then-
Zanies? This guy was all up in Zani your
you
shit,
up,
man.
JY?
No, but then he told me to get in touch when I'm back in Korea, so I did, which was 2 years ago. So we met up like a few times after that.
Is he hotter now or hotter before?
I can answer that. He's hotter now for sure.
Damn, some
He-
regrets going
he
on,
is
man.
a snack.
This
I'll
guy
tell you
went
that.
through puberty, like,
Did you just say puberty?
yeah.
Oh my god.
She just
Smacked her nose on the mic.
into the mic.
Oh my
Girl,
god.
keep it together.
Okay,
You know
so-
she's laughing like this because she also thinks he's a certified snack.
Wow. Okay, so
I mean, obviously, I thought it was cute in high school too. Which is
so
why
have
I
you tried,
dated.
you know, getting back on that, or
Finishing what you never started.
Honestly,
Yeah.
no. I mean,
you know, doing stuff?
no, but it was really weird because we had met after 7 years,
Uh-huh.
right?
7
But it was
years.
as if nothing had changed.
Wow.
Like,
That's,
it was just
romantic.
so comfortable to
Mhm.
be with him and for him as well. And we were, I've kind of felt that like feeling coming back actually
Uh-huh.
when I met him,
Oh,
which I
like
didn't expect.
the good old days.
Yeah,
Like
I didn't
comfortable.
expect that. Yeah,
Huh.
this was after other relationships too. So
Is he still here in Korea?
yeah,
Damn. And, you know, you keep in touch?
kind of like we text.
But they
or
don't
call.
touch if that's where you were going with that.
No, that's not what I'm
No
asking.
stuff going on
That's
there.
not what I'm asking.
No, we do not touch each other.
What the fuck?
But you are in touch.
Anyways.
yeah, in touch but no touch.
Okay, so I mean, I guess you can say, I mean, if you know JY though, I call her the song We Are the World personified.
What?
What is that song?
We are the world. You know that?
Michael
I'll,
Jackson.
are
I'll
the
auto-tune that for you.
Okay, yeah, please. Yeah, please. No, so basically, she is just such a ray of sunshine. She will befriend anything. No, it's sometimes not a good thing. Like,
Sometimes,
she'll literally, like,
Sometimes,
cancel
like, girl,
on
the
me.
world is dangerous.
She'll cancel on me and be like, I just met my bus driver's
What do you
niece's,
mean?
like,
That never
vet's,
happened.
You know,
My bus driver's niece's
vet's neighbor.
ex-girlfriend.
I don't know.
Never
And she'll be like,
happened.
and we have such a connection. I'm just
What?
gonna like have to
No.
go. She is
No.
that kind of person.
No.
So, anyways,
That is sweet. It's sweet.
it is. But I'm a jealous wife, so I'm like, which hoe?
Yeah, we're both jealous wives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can. And if you're gonna ask us if we do stuff, we're not gonna answer that.
That was going to be my next question. But yeah, you guys are really, you know, quickly catching on this.
Yeah. So, anyways, no, actually, I don't want to give you the satisfaction of making that a thing. But, anyways,
It's going to be a thing. So then question, do you ever keep stuff from your relationships, like your past relationships?
Yes, I keep all of my stuff.
By the way, no.
Whenever I say stuff, now, okay, Shin, you ruined stuff
I'm
for me.
sorry.
Okay,
So what kind of stuff do you keep?
all of my. I mean pictures,
Letters.
letters,
Gifts?
I don't have. Yeah, oh, letters too. Gifts.
Wait, so do you keep them because you remain on friendly terms with all of them, or would you have kept them even if they were all like
No,
ugly
I would have
breakups?
kept them. I think it's just because I just think like whatever it was part of my past, and that's what makes me now. So
Yeah, honestly, that's so controversial, but I'm like that too.
Yeah.
But people think I'm really like dramatic or weird for doing that. But I don't know. I feel like that's not that weird.
I think a lot of people keep their stuff
Yeah.
from past relationships.
Yeah. And it's
Because-
not even like, oh my God, I'm going to cherish this. And
Yeah,
like,
it's not like that.
It's just because you lived through these relationships and
Yeah.
it kind of contributed to making you who you are
Exactly,
today.
yeah.
And you never know when they're going to come back looking like a snack.
Exactly.
And you're going to be like, hey, I kept all this stuff. I never forgot about you. Oh my God.
I knew you were endgame.
Let's go do stuff.
Let's go do stuff.
Endgame. He's like, I knew you were my endgame.
Okay, let's.
That's such a good, like,
I'm so
line.
sorry I encouraged him, JY. Let's. Okay, wait. So you've never had a bad breakup?
No, actually, no.
How
I'm
about a
not.
funny misunderstanding?
Like
Like really
mean with an
awkward,
ex or, like,
like
during
any
a
relation, like any random ass shit.
Oh, okay.
oh,
Yeah.
well, okay. Well, I guess with relationships, with the most serious boyfriend that I had of 2.5 years, it was really funny because we were in China and he was South African and I was a Korean girl amongst many other Chinese girls. And when I told him I'm Korean, he thought I was a Chinese girl lying. I'm Korean.
You're a fake. You're a knockoff Korean.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Anyways, and he told me he's German. Okay, so I was like, oh, okay, you're German. But then after we got together, after we got together,
Yes, please do share.
No, after we got together and we had the most, that night.
What night?
That night.
That
Where
the
you
night
do
that stuff
stuff?
happens.
Yes.
Oh,
All
okay.
the stuff.
So the first night that stuff happens.
yes.
Yeah.
All
The first special moment you share with the new boo.
Exactly. That romantic, love-filled
How was it?
night.
Was it awkward or was it like
No,
Like
that's
it
not
was-
what we're. Oh.
Wait, what are you talking about? This
the first night? Yeah.
Oh,
the stuff.
No. No, it wasn't awkward.
Okay, so it was good.
Yes, but he
Okay.
was my first, actually.
Whoa.
So it was kind of also painful.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But anyways, it was
TMI.
very romantic. It was very romantic regardless of the
sweet.
physical pain. Yeah. But anyways, after that, I found him like smoking at 3 a.m. He wasn't sleeping. And I was like, what's wrong? He looked super stressed. And he was like, babe, I gotta tell you something.
Oh no.
I'm like,
What
"Oh,
did you?
no."
Okay, honestly, at that moment, what did you think he was gonna say?
Honestly, I had no idea. I just thought he had this hidden dark secret that he had to like tell me in order to date
no.
me or something. And I was like, oh no, what is gonna be?
Like I have 3 kids.
Has made,
Yeah, maybe something like that. But and then he was like, I'm not German.
I'm not from the Deutschland.
I'm like,
I'm not gonna
"What?"
encourage his accent, huh?
Yeah, so it turns out he's South African. He's like, I'm South African, but I just didn't want to deal with the whole conversation of, wait, if you're from Africa, why are you white? That Mean Girls moment. So that's why he told me his other story because he
he's
didn't know.
Oh,
like
so
a
that
double-
was his go-to story in
Yeah.
China
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he was sick and tired of people like.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's so funny, and he thought you were Chinese.
Yes, and he didn't think that we were going to end up together, so that's
Okay.
why he didn't.
He didn't think
bother.
that stuff was gonna happen.
Yes.
Well, I think all guys hope that stuff happens. He just didn't think it was going to be a long relationship.
Yes, exactly.
So, what did you think as soon as he said it? Were you like, "Oh, thank God, it's not something actually bad"?
Well, yeah. I mean, I just laughed because I'm like, oh, that's so cute
You
that
should
you
have been
were
like, "Ha,
stressed about
actually, I'm
it.
Chinese."
I am Chinese.
Oh my god, I should have done that.
Yeah, and like never told him the
No,
truth.
But
I mean, you speak Chinese.
yeah, so he could have
Cantonese,
easily Mandarin,
Cool.
not so much Cantonese.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I
Ashwin,
live.
what do you do? Chinese?
Do you do
Yeah,
Chinese?
do you do it? Do you do the China?
Do you do?
No, I don't. Like I've lived there for 15 years, like Hong Kong, and I just know.
So you were one of those
Phrases.
arrogant foreigners
No,
that ordered everything in
I mean,
English
no, you
at
have
the
me
poor
back me
Chinese
up on
waitress.
this.
No.
Shut up.
No, you have to know the essentials. You know,
Yeah.
like when you're
Like,
at a restaurant.
Do you want a
Fuyan?
plastic bag?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
No. Well, Fu Yuan, Mai Dan, like give me the
Yeah.
bill.
Ngoy.
Goi, like
little
excuse me.
latte.
Yeah, all that.
all
And
that.
it's like that's it. And
How about
you know
some like Chinese pickup lines?
what? Definitely not Dule Lomo. That's not a pickup line.
What is that?
Fuck your mom.
Yeah.
It's like the ultimate.
What?
It's just a pretty general.
Lang Zai.
Oh, Lang Jai. That's a good one.
What's
That's
that?
like handsome boy.
Yeah, and Lang
Lang
Loy
Loy
is
is-
handsome girl.
Yeah.
Oh, not handsome girl. You know what?
Pretty girl.
Ignore me. Let's just
Yes.
we're gonna
Okay,
wrap it
funny.
up. Right.
Okay, I have a funny story about this though.
Uh-huh.
I was literally I used to work in North Korea and I worked in Pyongyang, right?
Uh-huh.
I went right to China, and then when I was in the hotel in China, the girl who was checking me in said, "Oh, like where did you come from?" Like, "Oh, like Pyongyang." But Pyongyang is similar to pretty girl in Chinese. Like,
Oh,
Pyongyang.
yeah,
Pyongyang.
Pyongyang. And then she's like, "Oh, like
Oh
all
my
flattered."
gosh, yes,
She's
yes.
like all flattered. I'm like,
Oh my god! So the
the
girl that
hell?
was checking him in was actually checking him out.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay,
wait. Okay.
So yeah, why don't we wrap it up because
Okay.
our Zani episodes.
yeah, we're trying to keep it
we're trying to keep it
Snack
short
size.
and sweet, bite sized.
bite size.
Yeah.
Halloween bite size. Fun size.
Okay.
Fun size.
Thanks again, JY. I'll see you back at home.
Johnny.
All right. Thanks, guys. Guys.